Yo, this is WSoul13 bringing you Raid Shadow Legends, and today we're going to be doing the champ training event. Yeah, right? Alright, so let's go. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying this kind of content, and let's see what's going on, yeah? Readjust my phone here. There we go. Good. So let's see what we got over here. Champ training tournament. Are you ready to see how bloody your bracket's gonna be? Alright, let's go. What do we get? 14,000 for a legendary book. Okay. And I got Chris on mine, and someone's already at 23,000. Well, damn. That means I'm up. Oh my god, that's way too funny. Okay, so I guess I'm out. So hopefully you guys got a decent bracket and you have a chance to compete. If you don't, that's fine, because now we're gonna have news. Looks like we're gonna have the Fragment Fusion Champ, Nari the Lucky. It's gonna be a legendary dwarf. So I've already seen his kit. He's actually pretty good. So that's a sneak preview of what I think about the event. I think he's a good champ. And I think people should try to go for him. Just to have him in their account, because he could be an out for you in Doom Power. So, okay. We did that. And now, let's talk a little bit something about, like, low risk, high reward opportunities in raid, like everyday life, you know. So like life and raid is mostly about the process, yeah? If you can detach yourself from the results but stick more towards the process, you'll get a better result spread out over time. I know this is a casino game and people want that casino feeling of, ooh, I opened an amazing champ, you know. But really, if you spread out your risk long enough, you will have a chance to get lucky. And if you don't get lucky for whatever reason, and some people really are on the bad end of the RNG scale, well, your account can still be really good. Yeah? I wanna show you what a minimum looking account kind of looks like 6 months into the game. So 6 months into the game, you can did I bench? Okay, yeah, definitely. I think this is a very good 6 months into the game looking account. So let's review what you can get 6 months playing the game. Just kind of playing relatively hard, not playing extremely hard. You know, I definitely don't play as hardcore as I did before when I first started. Where did I put this? Where did I put my face? Let's put my face here to the bottom left hand of the screen. Alright, take a quick look. Opardin clan partner was a fusion champ we got from January. So there you go. 3 to 4 months into the game, it's very reasonable, if you've been following my strategy, to be able to go for a fusion champ. Very, very reasonable to do that. The reason why is you're relying on this guy right here, Broadmaw, to get you through Dragon 20. 16, 15, Minnow 15, Dragon 16, Broadmaw can get you there. And he doesn't even need to be 6-star to get you through there, but sometimes you want him to be 6-star. It depends on how early you are in the game, how much stats you can pile onto him. But the reality is Broadmaw can get you through Dragon 20. I've already proven it. Pretty sure other content creators have proven the same thing. Take a sip of my vitamin drink. Alright, let's put that speed down a little bit because I'm at 143. So in case it's your first time watching Raid on the treadmill, I'm doing what's called Zone 2 cardio, which is I'm maintaining my heart rate at a certain level. I need to figure out a way to stream my heart rate on the screen while I'm doing this. Maybe there's a way, because I'm just using a smartwatch to look at my heart rate. It's not the most accurate, but it's close enough. And the formula is 180 minus your current age. So me, I'm 35. My max is 145. And then 90% of that will be your floor number. So for me, that would be 130 something, 132 probably, 132, 133, or 131, something like that. Anyways, when you're first starting out in the game, you don't really need to be focused too much on getting lucky with champs. Your focus should just be getting 6-star champs, right? A lot of people miss that, and they immediately go into this like, I want to pull shards, I want to get legendaries, and you know, a chunk of the legendaries in the game actually are not good progression champs. That's just the reality, because every champ has their own niche, and even if you pull an amazing legendary, right, it might not be the best legendary for progression, and that's just the way the game is, you know. So these early champs that you have access to, the Broadmaw, you can farm from Bazaar. Right? And you have the FB Trinity, your starter, War Maiden, and High Katoon. That could also be Apothecary, you know, if you were lucky enough to pull Apothecary early. So your main lucky pull is Apothecary and Gnarlhorn from Mystery Shards. Those would be the top 2 luckiest pull you can have on the Mystery Shards. Number 3 would definitely be, in my opinion, Coffin Smasher. Bog Walker, Coffin Smasher, they're kind of tied. I think Coffin Smasher is a little bit better. Has a little bit more upside potential in the end game, because he has HP burn. That means you can use him in Frostbiter, you know. So that's good upside for a rare. But I think those would be the 3 best Mystery Shard pools you can get, in my opinion, which is going to be, again, Apothecary, Coffin Smasher, and Gnarlhorn, right? So why am I like showing you this kind of like a quarter point checkup of our New Game Plus thing that we've been doing? I just want to show you, like, 6 months into the game, regardless of what you pull, you should be close to getting through stage 20 dungeons. Yeah? So one of these guys that can get you, so we already talked about dragons. Whatever gets you through dragons will also get you through Ice Golem 20, but at a lower percentage. Alright? Lordly Legionary is supposed to get you through Fire Knight 20, so he's scalable all the way up to Fire Knight 20, right? But you'll need a little bit of help to be able to scale up all the way to Fire Knight 20. But it is possible to do that with a control champ in your team. That's just kind of like the thing you're looking for. So the most useful control champ you can get without getting lucky would be Archmage Helmut. So he would be a 4 to 6 months into the game. It's very reasonable that you should be able to farm up Archmage Helmut by then, if you're following my plan. Right? And finally, of course, we got some of the best uncommons in the game. Armiger is number 1. Number 2 is probably between Shield Guard and Zephyr Sniper. They do different things. Shield Guard is more like an AoE damage champ. Zephyr Sniper is more of a Spiderling tank. So she can be used in other places too, but mostly for Spiderling tanking. And then finally, once you hit day 180, you get Soldier Drakes, which should get all your stage 20 dungeons that were kind of like iffy, not 100%, a lot closer to 100%. It doesn't really matter how you deck her out early in the game. You know, I have her in an end game setup, obviously, because I'm an end game player. I'm just kind of like, this is like when you first finish RPG, and the RPG has a new game plus feature, and when you come back, you have all your stuff. That's what I did, basically. Is kind of like, I'm resetting my progression, so I can kind of like walk you through the thought process of how to put things together. So majority of my videos have been about putting things together. So let's wrap this up about you followed my advice. You did the low risk, high reward thing of just saving up your food, and then you're checking the day, and you're like, okay, do I have a shot? Most of you will say, no, I have a shot. You move on. And that's kind of it. A lot of life is just learning to take a stab on an opportunity. If it pans out, great. If it doesn't pan out, you move on to the next one. So what's the next opportunity? The next opportunity was obviously the Fragment Fusion that we're getting next week, I think, or end of this week. What's today, 21st? Yeah, so we're getting it at the end of the week or next week. Either way, the tournament will be long gone by then, or at least close to finishing. And if you've made your decision now to go for it, the cost now is going to be that you're going to be a little bit compromised on the champ training portion of the Fragment Fusion event. But, you know, a lot of that is really just gems, you know. And looking at your bracket, seeing if there's an opportunity there, that doesn't cost anything, to be honest. So we'll see what the events look like for this new Fusion guy. And then, so I've done the Zephyr Sniper video. So the Zephyr Sniper video is up. It's on my channel. I haven't posted it. I haven't marketed it yet. Maybe I'll market it after, maybe tomorrow. So today we'll do this first. The how to, we'll probably call this like the how to cope video. Because people are like, oh, that's pure cope, because you didn't get what you want. But honestly, it's not really about disappointment. It's more like sticking to a process that you know will get you long-term results. So over time, I expect people following my plan to build. So that's a 6-month version of your account. Should look something like that. Oh, actually, you know what? Before we look at the vault, let's look at the epics I pulled. Because I pulled some good ones. Don't mind the legendaries, because some of them are like, one is the Fragment Fusion. That's Yannicka. You know, you're not going to get Yannicka 180 days in. I mean, you probably can if you work hard enough, but you know, sometimes you won't, which is fine. Yannicka's not a high priority champ to get. Okay, so looks like we got Madame Ceres there. What's this? Aothar. Got Aothar there. Let's put my face to the side. What else do we get? We got Seeker. Shatterbones is pretty good. Tyrell. Ultimate Gaelic. Farrakhan the Fat and Fane. You know. Let me see a thing. Sandlash Survivor. 2 Brask. you know. So our gala, right? So you can get lucky playing the game the way I say. Diamond Hand charts through most of the events that aren't fusion events or guaranteed champ events, especially early on, when you can get progression from free champs or farmable champs. You can have progression in the game, which leaves room for luck. So let's say you never pull a Lego, but you got all these great epics. Now your account has somewhere to go, you know? Back in the Fat and Fame, that's basically an answer to Clan Boss. Right? There are some solo champs here, like Crimson Helm can solo Bomo, although you know you can use Templar for Bomo, which is what I use. Right? Where's Templar? I brought him out. Did I not bring him out? I haven't yet. Okay, I have to bring Templar out the vault real quick. Where is my boy? Templar. There we go. So yeah, Templar is going to be joining our crew. I'll explain on the next monthly update video. But basically, for Bomo, you will need Templar to get through Bomo. That's just the reality. And then, over time, playing fusion events, finishing faction wars, finishing arbiter missions when they open up arena again. All right, day 270 when you get physics, Drexstar, you know. Hanging out for promo events, so you get somebody like Ninja. This year we got Alexander. I don't know if we're going to get another one at the end of the year. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. We got Fane last year. You know, your account is going to be pretty stacked over time, is what I'm trying to say. And it's going to be pretty reasonable. Let's say about a year and a half in, it's going to be very reasonable for you to have a bunch of guaranteed champs that are really good. It's going to look like Inquisitor Shamel, like Rector Draft, or the one I have right now, Godseeker Iniri, Adam Saris. Also, you might have a shot at a guaranteed Lego, like Lady Kimmy, who I got as a guaranteed Lego. It could be somebody for you like that, like Wheatear. You have 15 sacred shards for Wheatear. She is amazing. Yeah. So I'm just saying, you gotta hang in there, focus on the process, because over time, you're gonna get an amazing account. That's just the way it works. That's kind of like the attrition in life and raid. It's very similar. If you stick to something for an extended period of time, law of large numbers, right? Eventually, you're gonna get lucky. And this is what it looks like when you get to the end of the rainbow, yeah? So I'll see you all next time, okay? And then talk about more